Okay, here's an update on the electrical panels. To answer the question, the reason that we had one large, one small, was the small one. The large one's a 200 amp that handles the main house. The other one's a 100 amp handles the apartment, and even at that, it's overkill. But it just saves a little bit of money. And then the original thought was that this panel would be facing the other way, but back on the other side where Tony's standing, that's going to be an armoire or a closet or something, so you cannot have a panel facing that way. And there's just so little wall space in that apartment area to put a panel. So we decided, hey, we're in a laundry room. We've already got one big ugly panel. Let's just have the apartment panel facing this way. So the original thought was that the photograph you saw earlier, these two panels were reversed. The reason was so that when we have the bench seat here and you sit right here, your head does not hit an electrical panel. The problem we're having is with these panels reversed, this panel then would be real low, gets in the way of the electrical switches. So there's going to be a switch on this side, and then there's a whole bunch of switches on the other side for the apartment, since the door swings this way. A challenge we're also having is, as you can see, these panels, they have frames that go around them, so we can't get them any closer together. We can't really go closer to the wall. We can't go any closer this way. So this door is going to sort of end up where it ends up. It's just about 36 inches now. By the time you put in a 32-inch door with the molding, you're just about this width. So we're just, by constraints, going to be where we're going to be. More info on that to follow. This particular switch is the center point is 45.5 inches. No, it's 45 3/4 inches at the center point. So that's just a tad bit lower than other wall switches, but not. Tony, how much lower was that?
They average 48.
Yeah.
Bottom.
So that really shouldn't be a big deal in a laundry room, that this switch is just a little bit lower than other places, because in order to move this one up, this would have to move up. If you want the doors to line up, then they both have to move up, and then pretty soon this panel is getting really high. If that was a critical design issue, if you want this at some standardized height, this could this point right here could move up to here, and then the panels doors don't line up, but the top of the panel frame lines up. I just 6 1 half dozen of the other, but I just wanted to give you that option and opportunity to discuss that. Okay, I'm back. So unfortunately, with all those constraints with this light switch here that we talked about, the big panel has to be over here. So when you sit here, your head is going to hit the back of an electrical panel. Oh well.